Hi guys, today I'm gonna tell you about the imperative mood or повелительное наклонение. It's a unique structure that we use to ask for something, to give an advice or an order. So when you need to tell the other person to do something, you can use this structure. Of course, you know that. There are three different forms or persons of imperative mood. Let's take a closer look at them. Первое лицо, which includes pronouns я and мы, is used when you ask the person directly to do something together. You can use imperative mood as the synonym of English phrase let's do something. For example, давай посмотрим фильм сегодня. The structure for the first person imperative mood is давай, informal form, давайте, formal or plural, plus verb. Also, you need to take into consideration if the verb is perfective or imperfective. For imperfective verbs, we use infinitive form. For example, хватит отдыхать, давай работать уже. For perfective verbs, we use the third person plural form of the verb in the future tense. For example, давай поработаем час и потом отдохнем. Now let's move on to the third person verbs. They can also be used as a command, but we use it when we want the other person to do something, but we don't tell it to him directly and transmit our message through someone. Here we use the following structure. Пусть or пускай plus verb. Пусть and пускай are the synonyms, but the word пусть is the most common form, so I recommend you to use it. Let's look at the examples. Пусть он работает лучше. As you see, we use пусть and he form of the verb работает because you want some person to work better, but you don't tell this to him directly. Also, I'd like to remind you of the second person imperative mood when we add the ending y, I or soft sign or те for the plural forms. Can you translate my following phrase? For example, пишите скорее комментарии к этому видео. Пишите means plural. Now it's time for practice. Try to convert the next two sentences into the commands and write your answers in the comments. We'll check them together. Я хочу, чтобы мы вместе написали отчет. Я хочу, чтобы Анна встретилась с вами. Пока!